Hey everyone, welcome to PH Live, a screencast series where I look at the websites of the newest products on Product Hunt and give constructive feedback on them. Before I start, let's go through my thoughts on what makes a good website or landing page. These are all opinions, and I'm sure that I'll miss some things or get some things wrong. The whole point of doing this thing is so hopefully we'll learn how to make our products better in the future. So, websites need to have straightforward copy, meaning all the words on the page should be meaningful and easy to understand. I'm also a big proponent of making it as easy as possible to sign up. Next, I think websites should have a super easy interface, and I shouldn't have to go around looking for everything. My next thought is that it's 2018, and that means that there is absolutely no excuse for websites that don't look good on mobile. And lastly, this isn't super important, but I love when I'm able to try a demo of the product on the front page of the website. Letting people try your product immediately can be huge as far as conversions go. Also, a quick note, I want to say that I'm in no way affiliated with Product Hunt. No one paid me to do this or anything like that. I'm truly doing this to have fun and learn new things, and hopefully you can learn a few new things as well. Okay, I'm excited. Let's get into it. So I haven't seen any of these products before. I'm just going to go on Product Hunt and randomly pick a few websites to look at. I'm going to record everything and then just edit out the pauses that I do. My question for you is, would you want to see a live stream of this? If so, please leave a comment below. Alrighty, so let's go to producthunt.com and get started. So we're going to go to the newest. This first one is called Significant Otter. Let's see here. So yeah, honestly, this looks like really just a MailChimp landing page. So I really like the simplicity of this page. There's only 2 sentences describing what it's doing, and it gets straight to the point. So if I wanted to subscribe to this email list, I knew I would know exactly what it's doing, and that's really good. So overall, good job, Significant Otter. Okay, so let's look at our next product. It's called Mappin, and it looks to be like a mobile app. So it says right here, Mappin with your friends. Mappin is for staying close with your friends, having real experiences, and making memories. Okay, so one thing I like to say about this copy is that I feel like a lot of other people do this as well. Sometimes creators of products like to try to make things sound really sexy, but honestly, the best way to describe a product, in my opinion, is with really straightforward, plain language. And so if I were to read this sentence and someone were to ask me, what does Mappin do? I really wouldn't know too much about what it did besides that I was social. And so I would rather see this sentence describing more what it did in one sentence. Now, I'm not saying it's easy. It's actually really hard to describe your entire company in one sentence, but I'd like to see a better job of making the most of the copy. So if you scroll down here, I really like this design. The color scheme is good. I like that they have screenshots, so it gives me some detail about what the app does. Okay, so overall, I'm happy with Mappin. One piece of feedback I have is that I wish that there was an interactive element with the website. So some sort of moving piece, maybe there could be a map with a moving piece on it, but just something that draws my attention in more, because this website's pretty static, and so I have to go to the App Store and download the app before I can really interact with the app in any way. And so I'd love to see something else where I can interact with it before I even get started. But overall, it looks like Juxta Labs made it. Good job, Juxta Labs. I like Mappin. Okay, so the next product we're going to look at is called List Ladder. So let's just get right into it. I really like this design. Once again, it's really less is more, which you'll usually find with a lot of landing pages is going to be the most optimal way to do things. Okay, I really like this copy. I think it's really straightforward and easy. Now let's go ahead and see if we can sign up and see how long that takes. Okay, it brings me to this screen where I have to fill out a little bit more information. Okay, overall I'm really impressed with List Ladder. I think that it was really easy to sign up. I think the design was really simple, and I think that the copy was really straightforward. So one more thing I'd like to add is at the beginning, they had me just put in my email address, and then they had me fill out more information. And I think that that's a really good strategy, because if they would have put all that information on one page, it might have been too overwhelming, and I wouldn't want to give that much information. But once I put in my email, it was almost like the sunk cost fallacy. I already put in my email, I might as well fill out everything else. So I think that's something to keep in mind on your website if you're trying to get people to sign up. Maybe not put all the information on one page, but slowly spread it out so it's a lot easier to manage and it's not as overwhelming. So overall, I think this is an excellent landing page, and I think that they did an awesome job with this. Okay, so I'm only going to do those 3 today. Let's do some takeaways. So overall, I think it's clear that having a simple, less is more design is the most optimal for a landing page because it's really easy to navigate and it's a really great experience overall. You want to make sure to make your copy count, so you don't want to use unnecessary language or wording. You really just want to get to the point and say exactly what your app does. One thing that List Ladder did really well was spacing out the signing up process, so it wasn't as overwhelming even though I had to put in a decent amount of contact information in there. And the last thing is you might want to add some interactive elements, some moving elements to a website to grab your attention. Alrighty, so that was episode 1 of PH Live. I hope that you enjoyed it. I would love to hear your feedback in the comment section below, or you can feel free to shoot me an email or find me on Twitter. I definitely learned a lot from this, and I'm really looking forward to doing some more episodes. So I hope you enjoyed and have a great day.